Let's get started.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in once again to the Manny Hall Show. I have with me the founders of Living Rich. Y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Manny and I'm like the co-founder of Living Rich.
Hey guys, my name is and I'm the founder and owner of Living Rich.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to get it in, y'all. We're going to learn about how they started, what they're doing now, some really exciting news coming up for them. I'm just really pumped to do this interview. These young ladies are doing some amazing things in the city of Cleveland. They're about to take it over, flat out. All right, y'all get ready. Manny Hall Show. Let's get it in. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Good.
All right, y'all. Tell the people who you are again, just a little bit more detail.
My name is Shamaya Richardson. I'm 13 years old. I'll be 14 in May. I'm the co-founder of Living Rich. I go to the Noble Academy and I like to dance. And that's pretty much like my only hobby is really dancing for real.
Okay.
And I'm pretty good in school and
Pretty good.
I'm good. I'm great in school. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's
and I'll
up.
be in high school next year. I'm in 8th grade right now. I'll be in high school next year. I plan on attending dance day. So that's good.
That's awesome.
Hey everybody, my name is Livingston. I'm the owner and founder of Living Rich. A little bit about me. I'll be 31 tomorrow. As of tomorrow, March 27th, I'll be 31 years old. I am also a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for going on 8 years now. I'm also a EMR nurse, so I teach nursing informatics to nurses and physicians all around the world every once in a while. Hobby-wise, my brand is my hobby. When I'm not going to work, I'm doing that. So it's like, that's my second job, that's my life. And my first job is being a mommy to her and keep her on task and keep her grounded and stuff like that. Beyond that, I just work and build my brand and be a mother.
That's what's up. So what made you guys get started and then saying that you guys were going to do it together?
Honestly, how it originally started was when she was born. So prior to my daughter being born, I had my daughter when I was in high school. And as you can imagine, things was like super tough for me. People around me was pretty doubtful of my future and where I would be and where I would go. And I know a lot of people think like, well, having kids so young, your life is going to be in shambles, you want me to do this and you want me to do that. But honestly, had I never had my daughter so young, I honestly don't think I would be where I'm at right now.
Gotcha.
She was the reason that made me push myself and go harder and grind every single day. So that is originally where it started from. Once my daughter was born, I was like still going through some tough times, still having some struggles and things like that. And I started to understand the bigger picture, the more important things going on in my life and around me, and knew that my purpose was to not only be her mother and to be a role model and a leader in her eyes, but to pretty much just show other people that's going through something just like me that if I can do it, you can do it too.
That's what's up.
So I'm somebody that likes to, how can I say it? I like to dress, but I don't like to like dress up per se. I've always been like a super tomboy.
Yeah.
When I go out, I want to make sure I look my best.
Yeah.
But at times, I really couldn't like afford everything that I really wanted to buy. And then, by me being so young, a lot of the stuff that, oh God, I'm getting hot.
No, you good.
A lot of the stuff that I wanted, I couldn't afford. So I liked it. Like Tommy Hilfiger's was like when I was in high school, stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff I couldn't really afford, so I would use my money and make it stretch. And I always said like I want to build me a clothing line, I want to have a clothing line when I get older, but of course being a mother, trying to go to school, when I graduated from school, trying to go to college, it just kind of like went for real in the wind.
Yeah.
And then as she got a little bit older and my circumstances started to change, I ended up graduating from college, became a nurse. My finances started to get a little bit like better, but I still wasn't in a position to really dig into it like I really wanted to.
Gotcha.
And all along while all this stuff is going on, I'm going through different situations, just trying to raise her, being a single mother, and just trying to do things on my own for real. Again, I couldn't really think of what name I wanted to call the brand itself, so like I said, just thinking about everything that I was going through and stuff like that. I don't know, it just kind of, the bell went off, like, all right, I think I know what I want to call it.
Okay.
My last name is Livingston, my daughter's last name is Richardson, and she is what makes me feel rich. Like, even during times in my life when I was down and out, I didn't have no money, I didn't have no food in my house, I didn't have no job, and things like that, I was still happy, you know what I'm saying? I still found value in my situation, I still found value in the people that were around me. And honestly, I think that never would have came apart if I had not had her. So she has always been my rich. She has always been the reason why certain situations have come to play in my life. So that's where it came. I'm like, all right, well, living rich. My last name is Livingston. Hers is Richardson. And it just kind of started from there. So.
I love it. All right, young lady. So you're the youngest entrepreneur I ever had on the show. So like, how was life being an entrepreneur, knowing you got to go to school? You're looking at these other kids like, man, look, I got my own business to go to when I get out of school.
Like being an entrepreneur, like I still have like, it's not really that much different from like having like a regular life. It's just, it's other things. Like I have to be a role model because there are other people watching me, so I have to, like some stuff that other kids do, like I know like I can't be doing that because there's other people watching me, so I have to be like more, I don't know the word, like.
Is there a lot of pressure on you?
Kind of, but not really, because it's, yeah and no, because it's like certain stuff that I want to do that I'm like, oh well, like I can't do it. It's like the kids around me, they kind of, not influence me, but like certain people that I hang around, like they do certain stuff, but I know like.
So what do kids your age like to get into? What is y'all trying to do?
Like, like a lot of stuff, like things that they post on social media and stuff.
Okay.
It's kind of not like
always
good, and sometimes they like to do, like they always like want to go to like parties and stuff like that, like something that like I can't do, things like that. But I still have fun and stuff like that. It's just, it's not really that.
I got you. But like, do you realize like where you are? Like your mom is like really setting you up, like major. You know what I'm saying? And really, even for her to trust you with this big, huge brand, like that's dope by itself, you know what I'm saying? Like you should never take that for granted. Because she could have been like, no, she's too immature, she can't handle it, but it must be something about you that mom feel like you can hold it down too.
We have like, we always talk to each other all the time. She tells me stuff all the time, so we got, like, I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm always keeping it real with my daughter, even though I know like some people's parents still like, oh, you shouldn't say her, oh, you shouldn't. It's like, nah, you know, honestly, our situation, my daughter really watched me grow up because I was still a young lady when I had her, so it was almost like we grew up together. So I don't sugarcoat anything. I let her know the real. I let her know, hey, this is hard, even when she is given things that other kids may not be able to get, because she's my only child, and maybe somebody else that she goes to school with, their mother has like 3, 4, 5 kids, stuff like that. I let her know this is a privilege. This is not something that I have to do. Understand that. This is hard. You know what I'm saying? This is not easy.
It's hard work.
I want to just make sure she knows that.
That makes sense. So where's Dad at in the picture?
So her father actually was incarcerated when she was 1.
Okay.
And he had been in prison, what, 11 years? He got out when she was 11. He got out when she was 11. He was out for maybe 6 months, maybe, I don't know, something around that time frame, and he ended up going back. So I've been her physical parent pretty much all her life. He's still in the picture though.
Yeah, we still have a good, I've got a good relationship with my dad. We communicate a lot, but he's just not like physically.
That's what's up. And every relationship with that parent is different, so as long as you keep that communication, that's the most important part. With all the other clothing companies going on, like, what makes you guys feel like Living Rich about to take over, we're not gonna stop, we're not gonna fail? What gives y'all that energy and drive to keep going?
I answer. Well, first, like, my mom is a very hard-working person, and so am I sometimes. I don't know, she's very hardworking. She's gonna be very determined. Like, she's not gonna let nothing stop us. Like, we done came so far in it, so we only gonna make it to the top. And some things that separate us from other clothing brands is that, like, our shirts are like very good quality. All our shirts are 100% cotton, and like our shirts are more comparable higher brands than like just regular,
Small business,
smaller
smaller
businesses.
streetwear brands.
A lot of streetwear brands, like they just take shirts and just put anything on them, they don't really look at the quality of the shirt or nothing like that. But we put like our all into our brand, and like we really like it's mainly our main focus. And then there aren't a lot of other mother and daughter streetwear brands, so we like one of the first. So that's pretty unique about
Yeah, that's cool.
us. And that's really like we put our all into it, and we like are determined to go there.
For me, it's like I'm not going to put out something that I wouldn't personally buy myself. So what people don't realize about Living Rich is that before I even launched this brand in 2015, I did a bunch of research. I bought from numerous manufacturers, statewide and out of the country. I tested the quality. I washed them. I dried them numerous times to figure out what did I want to put my money into and what did I want to represent my name and my brand. So I'm not going to sell something to somebody that I wouldn't personally put on my back and wear myself. Also, it's not about making a quick buck for me. It's about the longevity of it. So I don't want to just bring out something, slap something on it so people can buy it, make it a little popular, and then a month from now, it's like they got to throw it away. I see people in my shirts that bought my shirts back in 2015, and it's still in perfect quality, perfect shape, and they wear them all the time. And so that's what I'm big on. Quality over quantity.
All right, y'all. So, how does it feel to be in Beechwood Mall? Like, that's exciting. Most people don't get a chance to do that.
It's very, very, very exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get in here. Like, a lot of my friends are very like supportive, and they can't wait. Like they really excited about it. Like they go to like our kiosk and like take videos and pictures of it and tag me.
Yeah.
I've been posting it a lot on my social media, and people just keep saying I can't wait. Like I want to get this and this. But we got a lot of new items, and I posted like sneak peeks to them too.
Yeah.
And they like really excited about it.
That's what's up.
I'm like all over the place. One minute I'm excited, one minute I'm nervous, scared.
It's a lot.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for it to get here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Completely understand that. So, like, what's your journey like being an entrepreneur?
Oh my God.
Like, just like, is it tough sometimes?
It's tough a lot of times. Some days I cry and I'm like, I'm done with this. I quit. I'm over it. I don't want to do it. And then, honestly, when I get like that, I just start praying. And I'm like, I know if it's this hard for me, I know this is what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like this, or I feel like I'm like overwhelmed and I want to quit, this is what I need to be doing, because nothing good is going to be easy.
Yeah.
It's just not. And I have to keep telling myself that. And then some moments I feel like I just hit the finish line. I'm like, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
And then maybe a week later, I feel back down in the dumps. So it just has this like ups and downs. But ultimately, I feel like I know this is where I need to be. I know this is what I need to be doing. So I'm going to keep pushing no matter what.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what challenges do you have?
For me, it's just like, oh shoot. For me, like the only challenge really is like it's certain stuff that I don't be wanting to do. Like, I feel like we're gonna get very far with this. Like, as long as we work hard. Cause like she said, like nothing, like good comes from, like nothing good is easy. Like it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be hard. It's just certain stuff that I just don't be wanting to do. I be like, oh, I don't feel like it. Like as far as
she don't like folding.
Yeah, like if we gotta fold our shirts, like a lot of stuff that we gotta do right now. That we get bigger, we have other people do it for us. But like certain stuff like folding the shirts and a lot of stuff. Then I gotta come up with ideas. Like, and then like I come up with an idea, but then she'll come up with a better one. I'm like, oh, I wish I came up with that. So I feel like I'm really like doing a lot. But it's really just certain stuff that I don't be like feeling like doing as far as folding. But like it's not really a struggle for me. But I be seeing it like because my mom has to do more stuff, so it's like I don't like seeing her being down about it and stuff like that. So that kind of like hurt me when I see her like that. But it's not really a struggle for me. It's just certain stuff I don't really feel like doing sometimes.
That makes sense. Now, have you guys started to build a team?
We have. So my cousin is going to be our store manager, and the reason why I chose her is because she has a ton of retail experience. Like, I mean, she's phenomenal. My cousin is a little crazy around the edges, but all in all, like she's about her business, and I know she's the best person for that. So we just started building our team, and we're going to be doing open interviews on Friday, the 30th, here at Beechwood Mall from 12 to 4. But I do want to get some like college interns, some like designers and things like that, just to take some of the load off myself. Because I think that's one of the hardest things. I'm wearing like so many hats, And then she's into like dance and stuff like that, but sometimes I have to pull her out just to help me because like I can't keep doing all this stuff on my own.
That makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
we're starting it.
All right, so what inspires you guys?
What inspired me? I've always been like honestly a hustler since I was little.
Okay.
Like my mother couldn't afford to get certain stuff for me. I was like at my grandmother's house crushing cans, wiping down walls, cleaning steps. Like if I want something, I'm determined to get it by any means, and I do not like asking people for stuff. Like,
that makes sense.
I'm even like that right now as an adult. My brother tell me all the time, like I'm super stern and I'm super can't think of the word, but I just don't ask somebody for nothing. If I have hands and feet and a brain and a mouth and I can get up and go get it myself, I gotta figure it out before I go ask somebody for something.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
And I always want more. I feel like wanting more is what's going to push you to have more in life. Yeah. Even when I reach a goal, it's like, okay, what's the next goal for me? Gotcha. I reached this level, so what's next? And I think that's what, I can't say I think, I know that's what fuels me to keep going. So when I get 60, and I feel like, oh, I've taken over the world, it's going to be something I feel like, all right, I got to do this now.
Gotcha.
Even at 60.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
And then just her, I want her to be better than me. So I feel like if she's watching me continue to grow and continue to strive and continue to want more and continue to work hard, she's not going to have a choice but to do the same thing or even more than me.
Gotcha.
So I want her to have a better life than I did growing up, so that way her children can want a better life for themselves because they're going to be watching her. You know, just build an empire.
That's it, an empire.
What inspires me is that I want to see us get really far. Like, I really want to see this go far. Like, I want us to be a clothing line like all the other clothing lines, like G-Star or Shoelace. Like, our name is already like a good name, like Living Rich.
It's a great name,
That's a great name. So I'm gonna keep working because I want to see us make it. Like, that's.
Now, do you see it though?
Yes.
Like in your head, in your mind, your spirit. Like, do you see it? Like, man, this thing about to be major.
Yes, I do. Like, I can see us having a store and like a lot of people come to, like people wearing it, like this is raw. Like, this is what I like. Living Rich is my favorite.
I'm glad you said raw too. I ain't no kids say raw. I feel like that's like an old head thing. That's cool that you said raw.
She always saying raw.
That's what's up.
We do say that.
Y'all do say raw sometimes. So man, like, just really think about it though, guys. Like, you're in Beechwood Mall. Do you know how many people would love to have a kiosk, a store, a space in Beechwood Mall, but they can't?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like God like set y'all up. Yeah. Like, God set y'all up for this moment in time. Like, you really gotta like do some major moves now.
I feel like being in
I feel like the pressure is on now. It's like,
yeah,
this is it. Once Saturday gets here, it's like no turning back. And it's like from that point on, I just want to continue to grow. And I don't mean by year, I mean by month.
Yeah.
I need to grow monthly.
Right.
So,
and think about it, it's like right around your birthday too.
I know.
You set that up though.
I swear I did. Because originally I was going to open in April. I was actually doing a travel assignment. I had been in Philly for months. Okay. So I was like coming back and forth. Like I told you, I do the EMR training every now and then. So I was like coming back and forth. And then a situation happened at my job there where honestly I put my brand before my job. I made a decision to do something that would grow my brand. And it cost me my job. But I didn't care because ultimately that's my baby. You know, outside of this baby, my brand is my baby. So it's like, I don't want to have a job. I need something that I can build and I can say I created this. This is mine. And my daughter can say this is mine. Her children can say this is ours. Yeah. My grandmother and my mother built this. So I ain't worried about a job.
I love it.
I can always get a job.
I feel like being like as soon as we get in Beechwood Mall, like we just gonna take off from there. Like we only gonna go further and get bigger and better. So I'm excited about it.
That's what's up. All right. So what all do you guys sell?
All right, so let me tell you this first. Okay. Initially, when we first started, a lot of people don't know this. It was only for women and girls. Okay. It was only for women and girls, only because I really am big on female empowerment. You know, women so often are against each other and competitive, and I'm all about building another woman up. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it started from. And then I will always get men saying like, "When you gonna do this for men? You need to have this for men." So I was like, all right. Men can be living rich too. So let's broaden it out to do men. So right now we have hats, various type of hats. Dad hats, snapbacks. I mean, we have any type of hat you could possibly think of, any type of color you possibly can think of, we have it. We have t-shirts, of course, men's style and women's style. We also have some that are unisex. We have joggers, shorts. We have shorts. We have windbreakers. We have hoodies.
Oh wow!
Crop top hoodies. We will have slides by the end of April. We'll have various different things. What we want to do is bring something fresh, if not every week, every 2 weeks. So while we're here, you're going to constantly see something new over and over and over again.
I love it. I love it. So, take me to the spot.
Definitely. Now, right now, it looks very, very plain.
Okay.
But if you come up here Saturday, totally different ball game.
Okay.
This kiosk is going to look like no other kiosk in this whole entire mall.
Okay. So, that's what's up.
Brace yourself.
That's what's up. Okay, so y'all gonna be here.
Right.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
All right, so like, what's next for Living Rich?
Lord willing, we move from a kiosk to an actual store. And from there, get into other stores. And from there, just branching off worldwide.
Yeah.
I want to see Living Rich on billboards in New York and LA and just really, really branch outside of Cleveland to where, I mean, I want to have celebrities wearing it. I want to have public figures wearing it. Everybody living rich, and not just because of the clothing, but the meaning. I want people to wear it, and when somebody else sees someone wearing it, they ask them, why are you living rich? You know, to get that mission out, that movement out. So that's my goal.
That's what's up. So like, what are you guys doing like in terms of marketing, promotion, to really get the name and the brand out?
Like, we promoting a lot on social media, and a lot of my friends, they like to tell other people about it, and they say like when they wear, like some people ask them about it. We passing out our flyers right now for the grand opening. I passed them out at school. In the back.
We got a lot of deals going on.
A lot of deals
Saturday.
for the opening day. Like, we really just promoting on social media. My mom,
now, I do footwork too.
Okay.
Because one thing I have learned is that, you know, social media was to crash down. You got to know how to market and network another way. So I'm going to hair salons or wherever. I make sure I have flyers in my purse and in my car all the time. If I'm going to the grocery store, if I'm going to Home Depot, whoever, here, come see us this Saturday, visit the website. If I have time, if they feel like talking, I'll tell them a little bit about the brand. I mean, any way possible that I can promote, I'm doing it.
So how do you guys deal with the haters?
I don't think she has me.
I don't really see, like, a lot of people at school, they be like this, even though they just playing there, say stuff like, well, don't nobody be wearing that, like, I ignore it. I really don't mean nothing to me, because, like, I just don't care what you gotta say. I don't. So, like, with the haters, like, I just brush them off, like, I ignore it.
Me, personally, people hating on me, they don't understand that fuels my fire. That gets my gears going. So, what I do with it is feed off of it. It makes me hungry, that's it. That's all it does. It keeps me pushing. Nice if I feel like going to bed, if I get somebody hating, I'm staying up later. That's all.
That's what's up. All right, now I'm switching things up a little bit. So, Mom, what would you say to your daughter if you was her age right now?
If I was her age right now,
don't think like you and mine. Think like you my age.
Oh, think if I was her age?
Well, no, like so you her age, but you have this life experience now. You got this wisdom. What would you say to her?
I would say don't take this opportunity for granted, because this is few far in between, especially with young African American women and mother daughters. Don't take it for granted. Learn from this every day you can, and just grow from it. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to do nothing. Anything that you want in life is at the palm of your hand. You just gotta go get it. You gotta go get it.
Love it. All right, now your turn. So
Yeah.
what would you say to your mom right now? Some things that it's kind of been on your heart, like, man, Mom, you might not understand what I'm going through in regards to this brand, in regards to this business. Like, what would you say, like, anything?
I don't really know. Like, what I would say is, like, I'm still a kid, so, like, even though she understands this,
Yeah.
but, like, don't expect me to, like, work too hard. Like, I still be off track with other different stuff. And it's like, this is one of my main focuses, but I'm also, like, and I'm a teenager, I'm growing, I'm like 13, I'm 14, 15, so I'm in, like, teenager stages, so it's a lot going on that you probably don't even know about, that's, like, for me and my friends and all that stuff, so just be considerate, even though you are considerate. And to you, I would say, I know you're not gonna give up, but I don't like to see you down and stuff, so just be
Upbeat.
yeah, upbeat and positive. That'll make it.
That's what's up. All right, now to that point, when these challenges do come, and you got family, you got friends that were supporting, but no, now they not. And the love and the guidance that you was getting from certain people, it's not there no more. Like, I want you guys to keep pushing, both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a huge opportunity right here. Like, and honestly, on the kiosk side, like, you don't see too many clothing lines, period. So to get this opportunity in Beechwood, where it's already so hard, and there's some dope clothing lines out there, but I believe that Living Rich is going to be one of the top ones, not just in Beechwood Mall, but like not just Cleveland, not just Ohio, but like around the world. But in order for y'all to do that, like, you gotta have that fire in you. Like, y'all gotta go extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't mean not having a balance. Y'all still have fun, y'all still kick it, be with your friends, talk on the phone. But like, when it's business time, it's go time.
Definitely. That's all they've been breathing, and I mean, she can tell you, like, I honestly, my average amount of sleep a day is maybe 3.5, 4.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm non-stop every single day. My birthday's tomorrow, and everybody keeps saying, like, what are you doing for your birthday? Working on my brand.
Yeah.
I might try to go to bed early tomorrow. That's my gift to myself.
Okay.
But beyond that, I'll celebrate Saturday night when we close down.
Yeah.
That'll be my celebration that night.
Yeah.
I'll celebrate Saturday night. But until that day, full grind mode.
I love it, I
Full
love it.
grind mode.
I love it. All right, so any final words?
Make sure you come to Beechwood Mall on Saturday, and even if you don't come on Saturday, you can come any other day because we will be here.
Okay.
Make sure you come support. Follow us on our social media at I Am Living Rich, and check out our website. I don't know if
It'll be open again March 31st.
Okay.
Close it down because I'm revamping it, but it will be up and running again March 31st. For me, I want to tell everybody to make sure you come and support. Don't just don't be the person that buys or supports off popularity, because everything that's not popular it's not always good. You know what I'm saying? Come explore and just see other people, other things, and other brands that's doing something positive around the city, positive around your neighborhood. I want to see people wearing my brand and just living by the mission. You know what I'm saying? Really figuring out what it is that makes you feel like that you're living rich. If it's money for you, let that be money. It's totally fine, but everybody's definition of what rich is to them is totally different. Whatever yours is, I want you to live it to the fullest. I don't care what it is. Every day when you put my brand on, I want you to look in the mirror and feel rich. Period. Die.
All right, y'all, thanks so much for being on the Manny Hall Show. We out.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. Peace.